Now, what made you? Did you do it one day on accident?
No, I didn't do it on accident. I did it because you had like my good part. You would get them out. I said, no, you can't beat on those. Those are my good parts. So I had another little pot. Actually, it was Grandma's. It was Grandma's pot that she used to cook rice in, and she gave it to me. And I cooked rice in it. And it was a little small pot. And I said, no, you can't use this pot. I said, here, let me give you something. And I gave you the pot, that little pot, and a wooden spoon. A wooden spoon that's in my, that we use, you know, a wooden, that you cook with. And that's how it started. And you would, you never run, you walk fast, and then you would slide like the baseball player, slide in the first base, and slide in the home.
That was my thing. Now, Mom.
Yeah, and you would slide, and then...
so before that, you put me in front of the record player?
No, the pots was first. The pots was first. And then I realized that you liked the music, because when we played on, you would stay there. So then I would let you... I showed you how to do it, and I told you, make sure you do this and that.
You went it in, pull the arm up. I remember you.
I showed you how to do it, and you would just sit there all day, play the music.
And observe mine. And that helped you.
That's how it started. But you still did the pots and things when I'd be cooking.
Gotcha.
And you'd be banging on them, and it wouldn't, sometimes I would say, not so loud now.
Now, that would have drove me nuts. Think about it,
No, it wouldn't.
Well, yeah.
At that age, it wouldn't have bothered you. You would have been smiling like I was doing.
And then you get on the phone. That's when I know I would really. I
wouldn't let you do it when I was on the phone because I couldn't hear.
Right.
But yeah, you would be like in the living room, and I'd be in the kitchen cooking.
And I remember Daddy had a couple of albums because he worked at that record thing at night.
I think it was Columbia.
Right.
Downtown.
And he brought the Chambers Brothers home or something.
It was a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff, man. We always have music, right? And you know what it was? We didn't just listen to
one type of music.
That's
we listened to
if they were white.
We would listen to Perry Como and everybody.
If they were white. Remember them one things, man? We used to order them albums. You used to have Columbia House or something.
The record club.
Yeah.
And also join the book club.
The book club.
And you get the album of the month, and if you didn't want that, you pick out the one that you did want. And whenever you wanted to break it, you could, you know.
Because because you listen to a lot of music, man. I remember.
I would always listen to music when I was cooking or cleaning.
And then Sunday we would hear a lot of Aretha. I think that was more Baychester when you played that live Aretha Franklin album.
Oh yeah,
Very good. You know, man.
That's when it came out. Amazing Grace album.
Yeah.
Then you bought me the CD later on.
Yeah, but then they had
Because I don't know what happened to that album.
But they didn't have band?
No, they had band in school. You know.
Okay.
And I think what happened is that, but you know, when you're young, you in New York City, you go to the park, people playing music, you know, had free concerts, and a lot of good things that went on.
Good soundscape.
Yeah.
Really, man, that's interesting.
You know, and you just do it, and you know, you gotta find your calling.
I remember them. One of the albums my earliest memory was that Chambers Brothers album.
Oh man, I love that Chambers Brothers album.
With the Get Ready.
Get Ready.
That was one of the longest songs back then.
But that was a good song.
Good song. And we had the Boom and Mop. That was one of my earliest memories. You were playing like the guitar.
Yeah.
And they got some long guitar.
Yeah.
They was good, man.
And see, I knew you were musically inclined. That's why I took you with me over to the music store.
Got it.
You know, when you start taking drums and things like you know, they really couldn't teach you anything because you knew how to play drums. Just you learn on your own how to play drums.
Right.
But I don't know what you learned from that, but evidently you're through. You know.
Look at this guy.
You did go stop.
Oh, good.
They called the suicide lane right there.
Now that music teach, that was one of the best things because you was in there and it almost acted like an accident.
Yeah.
I'd be able to go wait in the drum room.
Yeah.
And I asked him one day that I got there, I said, man, can I play? He said, yeah, go on in there. And I started, and he doubled back. He's like, wait a minute, was that
Get up, man.
you was tripping, and he went and told you, like, hey. But I remember bringing my sticks to the Apollo Theater and that lady turned around and would say, hey, he's got it. And I probably was getting on their nerve. Can you imagine somebody banging? That was another thing, that music, going to Apollo, like Pops, we seen everybody. Everybody, man.
Every time, whoever had a hit record, you saw that week.
It was amazing, man.
Don't care who it was. One hit wonder or a famous group. Whoever had a popular hit there at Apollo.
Man. And we went almost every weekend.
We went every week. Every 8 hours. Every Friday went out. Saturday night went to Apollo. Watch a movie.
Watch a movie first.
Yeah. And then the show, and then we want to say it again. If the show was good, we would say it again for the second show.
And the tickets, what do you think it was like? There wasn't no $20.
Oh, no. Probably 7 or 8 each at the most.
Man. James Brown come, that was the show.
Either first one that started, so many people lined up, so when somebody said, man, what, man, you know.
Have more than one show.
Yeah, that's, no, you always had more than one show, but there were so many people outside there in line, they couldn't get in. And so that's when I did, they didn't buy one that did that. One of the first ones that did that.
Yeah, that was the performance. Temptations, the gospel even, everybody. Comedians.
You saw Phil Wilson, you saw all of that.
Everybody, Bob.